Chiefs' urgency to reclaim the Lombardi Trophy. 2025 Training Camp Insights. The Kansas City Chiefs are on a mission, and it's personal. After a devastating Super Bowl 60 loss to the Philadelphia Eagles, the Chiefs are fueled by a burning sense of urgency to reclaim their throne as NFL champions. But here's where it gets intriguing. Can they rise from the ashes and prove their dominance once again? ESPN's Nate Taylor delves into the team's mindset as they kick off their 2025 campaign. In a pivotal meeting at Missouri Western State University, head coach Andy Reid set the tone for the season, emphasizing one crucial word: urgency. Reid's message was clear. With high expectations looming, the Chiefs must lay a solid foundation during training camp to rebuild their Super Bowl contender status. And this is the part most people miss. It's not just about winning. It's about continuous improvement. As quarterback Patrick Mahomes aptly puts it, you always have to get better. The sting of their Super Bowl defeat has become a driving force, pushing the team to work harder and smarter. Through rigorous practices, Mahomes has showcased his urgency, displaying 10-point accuracy and strategic decision-making. He's not just relying on his star receivers like Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, and Hollywood Brown. He's also giving newcomers like Jalen Royals and Tyquan Thornton a chance to shine. But the Chiefs' path to redemption won't be easy. As the reigning AFC West champions for a record 9 consecutive years, they're the team to beat. Their rivals, including the Las Vegas Raiders with their new coach quarterback duo, the young and hungry Los Angeles Chargers and Denver Broncos, and the revamped Buffalo Bills, Baltimore Ravens, and Houston Texans, are all gunning for their spot. With a shortened training camp and a high-stakes season opener against the Chargers in Sao Paulo, the Chiefs must be ready to hit the ground running. The team's sense of urgency is palpable. From safety Brian Cook's reflection on their Super Bowl loss to defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo's poignant reminder to appreciate every moment. Spagnuolo's unprompted message to his players, "Don't ever take this for granted," underscores the fleeting nature of a career in football. As the Chiefs embark on their journey, one question remains. Can they channel their urgency into a championship-winning season? Is the Chiefs' focus on urgency a recipe for success, or will the pressure to reclaim the Lombardi Trophy prove too much? What do you think? Are the Chiefs poised for a comeback? Or will their rivals dethrone them once again? Let's spark a discussion in the comments. Chiefs training camp highlights, top plays, and injury report. 7:23 practice. 5 key takeaways from Wednesday's Chiefs training camp practice on July 23. The Kansas City Chiefs hit the practice field for their second training camp session on Wednesday morning, continuing their preparations as the reigning AFC champions. This is an exciting time for fans and players alike as they gear up for the upcoming season. Here's a detailed overview of the highlights from Wednesday's practice. For those interested, you can also check out the report from Tuesday's practice by following this. The link to the practice is richardclothers.com. Drake as Dre and Eansel.com. The standout moment of the day came from wide receiver Tyquan Thornton, who executed an incredible full extension catch along the sideline during a 7-on-7 drill. This impressive play occurred despite tight coverage, making it one of the most memorable catches of the practice. Thornton, who was drafted in the second round by the New England Patriots in 2022, is just 24 years old and boasts remarkable speed, clocking in at 4.28 seconds for the 40-yard dash at the 2022 NFL Scouting Combine. While his time in New England didn't pan out as hoped, he seems to be making a strong impression with the Chiefs so far. 2. Mahomes and Brown connect for a big gain. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes and wide receiver Hollywood Brown teamed up for a significant play during team drills. Just a day after Mahomes linked up with Xavier Worthy for a notable gain, he delivered another impressive pass to Brown on the very first play of Wednesday's team drills. Mahomes executed a perfect throw, placing the ball right over the nearest defender and into Brown's hands, much to the delight of the fans present. Mahomes has consistently highlighted the need to develop the Chiefs' deep passing game this season, and it's clear that this strategy is already in motion. Interestingly, this focus on explosive plays not only benefits the offense, but also aids the defense, as noted by defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo. He remarked, "The offense will make us better by doing that. Explosive plays in this league, when you give them up, that doesn't bode well for points allowed, so they help us there." 3. Chris Roland Wallace makes a daring defensive play. Defensive back Chris Roland Wallace made a notable impact during the 7-on-7 drills with a diving pass breakup, showcasing his skills and determination. As a rookie free agent who made the Chiefs roster last year, he participated in all 17 games of the season. So far, he appears to be off to a promising start in 2025, continuing to build on his previous success. Soar. Mahomes displays impressive throwing skills. Mahomes had an outstanding practice, highlighted by several impressive throws, including the deep pass to Hollywood Brown and a slick sidearm throw to wide receiver Rashee Rice during the 11-on-11 drills. He skillfully maneuvered the ball around an approaching defender, allowing Rice to make a diving catch. Additionally, rookie wide receiver Jalen Royals made his mark by scoring a touchdown on a short route during red zone drills, and later made a strong catch over the middle in the 11-on-11 segment. Rookie tight end Jake Briningstool also stood out, making a physical reception on a jump ball at the goal line, despite being surrounded by defenders. To cap off the practice, rookie wide receiver Magdalena made a fantastic catch deep down the field during the 11-on-11 drills. 5. Injury report update. On the injury front, the only players absent from Wednesday's practice were offensive tackle Juwan Taylor, quarterback Kristen Fulton, and tight end Tree Watson. All three remain on the physically unable to perform PUP list and have yet to participate in training camp. Fortunately, the rest of the roster was present and accounted for during the session. Looking ahead, the Chiefs are set to return to the field on Thursday for their third practice of training camp. For those interested in the training camp schedule or ticket reservations, more information can be found here at vkrwww.chiefs.com/training camp. Kansas City Chiefs Training Camp Day 2 highlights, Mahomes magic and key observations. Chiefs Training Camp, insights from Day 2 on July 23rd. On the morning of Wednesday, July 23rd, the Kansas City Chiefs made their way back to the practice field at Missouri Western State University in St. Joseph for the second full practice of their 2025 training camp. This session marked the second of a total of 17 practices scheduled at the team's training facility adjacent to MWSU's Spratt Stadium. Notably, 14 of the upcoming practices will be accessible to the public, providing fans with a chance to witness the team's preparation firsthand. For those interested, further details and a complete schedule can be found through the provided links. Pete Sweeney, the editor-in-chief of Arrowhead Pride, was present at the practice and shared his observations on social media. He noted that the weather was significantly warmer than the previous day, with sunny skies and temperatures starting in the low 80s and climbing to the mid 80s by the end of the session. As the Chiefs continue to ramp up their training intensity, this practice lasted approximately an hour and a half. For the second consecutive day, the only players absent from practice were those listed on the physically unable to perform PUP list. This included cornerback Kristen Fulton, right tackle Juwan Taylor, and tight end Trey Watson. The attendance remained consistent with the previous day, highlighting the team's stability as they prepare for the upcoming season. In terms of player roles, the Chiefs maintained a similar approach to managing the absences. Josh Simmons continued to take all the snaps at left tackle, while Jalen Moore filled in at right tackle. In the cornerback positions, Trent McDuffie and Jalen Watson were positioned as the starting outside corners, with Chamari Connor taking on the inside role. Sweeney also caught up with defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo to discuss the evolving role of third-year safety Chamari Connor. Spagnuolo expressed his enthusiasm for Connor, noting that he has developed into a versatile player capable of handling multiple positions, which is a significant asset for the team. In the 7-on-7 drills, Sweeney observed impressive performances from two veteran wide receivers, one of whom is new to the team this year. Tyquan Thornton made a remarkable catch from quarterback Patrick Mahomes, securing the ball while falling backward along the left sideline. Additionally, Rashee Rice demonstrated his recovery from injury with a quick spin after a pass, indicating that he is back to full strength. A second-year cornerback, Chris Roland Wallace, also made a notable play during the 7-on-7s, executing a diving pass breakup against new backup quarterback Gardner Minshew. This play showcased the competitive spirit and skill level present in the practice. As the session progressed, Mahomes displayed his exceptional arm talent with a sidearm touchdown pass to rookie tight end Jake Briningstool. further solidifying Brenningstool's place in the 25% initial 53-man roster projection. The Chiefs' strategy continued to emphasize deep passing, with Mahomes successfully completing another long throw to wide receiver Hollywood Brown during the 11-and-11 drills, despite the defensive pressure from Watson and safety Brian Cook. Cook commented on the team's deep passing strategy, emphasizing the importance of player awareness and positioning on the field, which he believes will enhance their overall football intelligence. Mahomes then showcased his signature playmaking ability, executing a sidearm pass to Rice, who made a diving catch. This connection between the two players appears to be as strong as ever, reminiscent of their performances for the previous season, although there are expectations of a suspension announcement for Rice in the near future. In a thrilling moment, rookie running back Brashard Smith demonstrated his speed and agility, reminiscent of Damian Williams' performance in Super Bowl LIV, as Mahomes connected with him on a wheel route, showcasing Smith's potential as a formidable threat to opposing defenses. After practice, the atmosphere shifted as the team celebrated their efforts, and Sweeney compiled a list of Mahomes' targets from the day, which included Brown, Kelsey, Rice, Royals, Thornton, Brenningstool, Gray, Smith, Wiley, and Worthy, each contributing to the team's offensive strategy. Looking ahead, the next practice is scheduled for Thursday at 9:15 a.m. Arrowhead time. Fans can expect live updates as practice unfolds, and afterward, players, including quarterbacks, running backs, and specialists, will be available for autographs, while head coach Andy Reid will address the media.